We've got some breaking news. The Seattle Seahawks have announced the signing of future Hall of Famer, former member of the Legion of Boom defense, and one of the greatest middle linebackers to ever play the position, and Bobby Wagner to a 1-year, $7 million deal. And I am, quite frankly, just tickled by this deal. I know it's been a hotly debated topic amongst the Seahawks fan base. If we're going to go sign Bobby, isn't this just a move about being sentimental? Isn't this a move about signing him for what he used to be rather than what he actually is right now? And my answer to them on that is no. Go back and watch the film of Bobby. Go back and watch the All-22 with him with the Rams last year. He is still all over the place in that football field. He is still instinctually always moving in the right direction. Is he as fleet of foot as he once was? No. Is he as rangy as he once was? No. Has he lost a couple of steps? Probably. But is he still a very good football player? You better believe it. And really the question here is not a matter of, in signing Bobby, are we getting what he used to be? That's not the question at hand. The question at hand is, in signing Bobby Wagner right now, are we getting something that's better than what we had last year at the position? And Bobby Wagner right now is better than both Cody Barton and Jordan Brooks by quite a wide margin. So he's improving the position. That's the bottom line. Don't get caught up on what he was back in 2015 versus now. Is he better than what you had last year? And the answer is yes. And for $7 million, you're not spending anywhere near the type of money that you were spending on him when he was here not just a year and a half ago. Last year with the Rams, he was a really good player. He actually set one of the highest PFF marks he's ever had in his career at a 90 grade. That's the third highest grade of his career. It's the highest grade for a middle linebacker in the entire sport last year. So let's put this in context. He is going to help the position out. He's going to get more productivity out of him at the middle linebacker position than you got out of either Jordan Brooks or Cody Barton. I think Bobby's impact here also comes on a couple of other different levels too. Bobby is going to wear the green dot on his helmet. This was something that Jordan Brooks struggled with. The player that wears the green dot defensively has to call in the plays from the sideline, and Brooks kind of got a little bit overwhelmed with that last year. Well, we know that Bobby can do it. He's been doing it since day one of arriving in this defense. I also think Bobby provides a big leadership role to this team. He's going to resume his captain duties, I would say, no doubt about it. And off the field, this is a guy that's going to help guide a very young roster, a very young defensive roster, and maybe help in that development, help speed that development up just a little bit faster. So no, you're not paying for Bobby and what he used to be, or looking at what you're paying for right now, what he is. And what he is right now is still a very, very good football player. He knows the scene. He knows the coaches. He knows what he's going to need to do within this defense, because many could be wondering, well, can he play in a 3-4 defense? Well, guess what? He was playing in a 3-4 defense last year for McVay. So you better believe he absolutely can play in this defense. Get excited, Seahawks fans. Get hyped. John Schneider this offseason has bit by bit, brick by brick, stacked this up a little bit better, made us a little bit more improved. It's not been home run strokes, but it's been solid double after double after double. And none of these moves, I think, can you really pick apart individually. They all make a lot of sense. You've got some young guys still with some potential here. You've got the leadership now brought in with Bobby. And you've also now set yourself up in this draft to really, truly, in my opinion, pick for best player available. If you didn't sign Bobby Wagner here, if you didn't go and get another middle linebacker on the market, that meant there was a real possibility that your Seahawks might have taken 2 middle linebackers even in the top 4 rounds. Now you're freed up to not have to take one if you don't like the value on the board when you're selecting. And that's a beautiful position to be in the draft. So get hyped, Seahawks fans. Hopefully this puts a smile on your face. I know it does mine. Love to see it. Great move by John Schneider in an offseason where he continues to do a just fantastic job. My name is Brandon Kane. This is the Hawks Nest. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. But beyond all that, don't you ever forget, go Hawks.